What? Seriously? Chris does not like the new artwork. That is actually an understatement. What he actually said was, and I quote, "It looks like something that would be in a dentist office circa 1994. Camp here of Parents Who. I feel like I'm in that show Between Two Ferns. Have you ever seen that show?
Hello, welcome to another edition of Between Two Ferns.
I'm between a fern and a lamp. Needless to say, Chris did not like the new art piece I brought home, so it is no longer in our dining room. I took it back. Now I just had to figure out what to put here instead. We also need something for this big blank wall over here. I'm thinking maybe 3 pictures. For those, I'm gonna go ahead and order 3 of my favorite IKEA frames. I think they're called Ribba. I'll put the link to. Ironically, I just sold about 10 of them. I think the saying goes, and if it doesn't go this way, I'm saying it now, as soon as you sell something, you will find a use for it. Now, Chris and I have to attempt to find some art that we can both agree on. The first place I'm gonna check is called Minted, and for no other reason than I have seen their stuff around and I always like what I see. I went ahead and put in a few filters. This was after forcing Chris to sit down with me before he left to go to work this morning so that I could get an idea of what he's looking for and so that I don't buy another piece that looks like it should be in a dentist office or a dermatologist office or a doctor's office. Or kind of art that I like would be like this one, Mint Beach it's called. Something with a landscape, something where you can see nature, something very minimalistic, something with some nice blue colors. What I like about Minted is you can buy any of these prints in any of these sizes. And you can also get any different kind of frame that you want it in. They aren't paying me or anything to make this. So these are more my style. This is what Chris came up with. He likes this one, Blue Mountain, which I do like. It's got a lot of pretty blues in it and it's geometric shape I like. He likes this one also, Skip Waves, which would go great with the gold and the black, although I fear it might be a little too much gold and black. He liked this one, Emotional. I just picked this one, I think, Tension. I thought that was cool. Salinity Now. Oh, that's a wave. That's a really cool wave. I'm not even sure if that's a painting or if that's a... Actually, now that I see it bigger, I don't really like it that much. Sorry, Salinity Now. Midnight Mountains. So you can tell Chris's style is a lot more abstract. It's really pretty. I do like that one. I think what we end up having needs to have some white space in it because our wall is black. It would be nice if the art that was on it had a lot of white space, like this one, Dancing in the Rain. Infinity is kind of cool. I like that. Still Not Scared. I love the pinks in that. This one is what I'm talking about. This would be great, Stepping Stones. It's got a great white background and that would really pop on the black wall. Deep Blue is also pretty though. Wanderer, Interactions, Swirling Teardrops, Mountain Stream. You get the idea. I really like this one. So there's 5 of us in the family and it's 5. Here's some more. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably going to choose these based on the names. My plan is to pick 5 and I will send those 5 to Chris, and out of those 5, he can choose 3 or 2 and I will choose the final one. My plan for the big blank white wall over here is to put 3 pictures from some of my travels, some of Chris's travels, some of the boys and I's travels. Anything that's of nature or something that just looks really interesting or is a great reminder of one of our trips. For example, Chris and I went to Santorini in 2009 together, and that's the island in Greece that has all the like blue capped houses and domes, and then against just a beautiful white. It's very pretty. And every time I look at it and he looks at it, we think of our time in Greece, and just kind of sigh. It's a nice thing to look at. So I'd like to have something from maybe one of our travels, and then maybe one of the travels with the boys, and then maybe one from before I was married and had kids. That time did exist. All right, that's the new plan. Hopefully none of that will have to be returned. Also, speaking of returns, haha, the new chair is here. It is not lost on me that the last video was very intense. So in this one, we're just gonna do dining room. Just dining room today. We're not gonna get into any of the heavier stuff, except to say that I really appreciate you watching yesterday. And to say that what they say about bringing things you feel shameful about into the light and that causing the shame to disappear is completely true. It's a very, very difficult thing to do, but as soon as I did it, I felt 500 pounds lighter. Shame cannot flourish, shame cannot grow when it's brought out into the light. It hates light. If you've never read Brené Brown's book, Daring Greatly, I'll link to it below. I highly, highly recommend it. She talks a lot about shame resilience, how we can connect through talking about these things. Rule number 1, 2, 3, 4. Rule number 9. Children should not climb or jump on the furniture. Yeah. It also says not to write on the furniture without a padded barrier to protect it. Oh my gosh. Wait. Hold on. This can't be true. Wait a second. There's no way. No. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They sent 2 chairs. They sent 2 chairs. This is crazy. Do you know what this means? Listen. Part of the struggle that Chris and I were facing is that chairs are so darn expensive. So we wanted to go with a higher quality of chair. So I made the decision to go and buy less chairs, but a higher quality. So therefore, we didn't have enough chairs around the table, but the ones that we had were ones that wouldn't break. But lo and behold, when the chairs came, which you can check out a couple of videos ago, one of the chairs was broken. So I wrote Joss and Maine, Josie, and asked them to replace the chair with the broken leg. They sent 2 chairs. They sent 2 chairs. So in theory, if I can fix that chair, and even if I can't, we have all the chairs that we originally wanted for like the price that we wanted. Actually, should I send this back? They come 2 in a package. Maybe they thought that I said 1 chair. Been uploaded only 1 photo chair that was, I don't know, I feel like I'm in a crisis of conscience. If I should tell them that told me to do whatever I wanted with the other chair. I could give it away, I could try to fix it, I could put it out for the trash man. I think I'm gonna try to fix it, and then I would have 3, and 2. I need a wide angle lens, but this is what I originally wanted. 3 on this side, 3 on this side, and then 2. Our table's big enough for this to make sense, and we have enough family for this to make sense. The only thing that didn't make sense was the finances of it. And now I have a free chair, and I don't know what to do. If you think I should keep it, give me a comment below. If you think I should send it back, give me a comment below. Send it back. I think I'm gonna keep it. Irregardless of whether I decide to keep it or not, the boys are gonna be psyched to have another box to add to their box village. Yeah, an extra one. Because it was 1, okay. Yeah, I'd be happy to keep it. Okay, thanks so much. Bye. They told me to keep it. I felt really bad. I had to call and make sure it was right. I don't need bad karma out in the world for myself. I called Jocelyn Main. I really wish I knew how to say their name right because the customer service, 2 very enthusiastic thumbs up. They told me just to keep the chair. So thanks, Jocelyn Main. I'm happy to take chairs off your hands anytime you need me to. Also, no, I don't work for Jocelyn Main, or have anything to do with them or any family members employed by them. But I will very happily buy their products now because it was like $130. Something totally different. Like not even, I went to fine art? Art. I went to art, yeah. I'm still not really sure how to film my computer. Maybe they thought that both of the chairs in the package were broken? Loving you, life could be a dream, sweetheart.